Okay, it's 4 in the morning. It's time to start the fire. So I have it set up. I don't know if you can see it. If you remember how I had it, filled up the bottom full of coals, and on top I went ahead and I put some mesquite chips, and on the very end that's it, starting the fire. Now I might get some more mesquite chips, put it in there so I can get more smoke. So let me go grab that and I'll be right back. All right, so I got some more chips. Start some at the end, get the smoke going. And that's the fire, starting it out. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn this. This way I know it's gonna be going from here to here. Okay, this is gonna be lined up with my thermometer. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just add my diffuser plate. Diffuser plate in. Then I'm gonna add my grill. Now I'm gonna put it on the lower one so I can get a little more heat and I can control the fire a little bit better. So I'll probably put the brisket over here on this end so that the heat's coming this way. So now it's just time to go get the brisket and the trimmings and put it in. Okay, it's been 5 minutes since I put the fire on. And as of right now, it's right about 250 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the number 1 right here. This much space open. And that much space there. Try to keep it, try to get it as close as possible to 250 to 275. See how the temperature is going down? Let me open it some more over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it toward 2. Now you can see the smoke coming out more. Right now it's at 200. So I'm gonna keep playing with it for a minute. Like I said, it's only been 5 minutes since I turned on the actual coals. So it's dropping. So let me mess with it and then I'll get right back to you. There's the brisket that's wrapped. It's almost ready to go to put in. And here are all the clippings and all the trimmings that's been seasoned that I'm gonna use for the juices so that I can reconstitute the meat and inject later if needed. Okay, I went ahead and put another one of the lighter bundles in because the other one was kind of buried and the air couldn't get to it because I put so much chips on top. So now it's catching good. So here we go. Okay, so now it's 4:15. I went ahead and I added another one on the same side, another lighter bundle, and I have it again at 1, and I have the top barely open. And as you can see, it's been about a minute since I actually put that lighter bundle, and it's going up. 4:18 a.m. and the temperature is going up. Okay, it's been about another 5 minutes since I last messed with it, So it's about 420, 425. Temperature is almost at 200. And it's only been, I'd say, less than 6 minutes since I added that little piece on top so that it can burn down, not be smothered. And you can see the smoke is going, the temperature's going up. By the way, I went ahead and put the brisket in, away from the flame, and I put the trimmings directly above the fire. It won't fall in and starting to spark ups because it's in its pan. But nevertheless, I wanted to render down so that we can use those juices. Okay, 3 minutes have passed since my last adjustment, and here we are at 250. So since I put in that second little bundle of starter twine, it's been about 10 minutes, and I'm at about 225 to 250. So I can adjust here a little bit more, and then later on I'll choke it down. All right. Okay, 4:30 in the morning, and we're at 250, just under 250, and that's where we want to be. So I'm gonna just wait another 30 minutes, see if I can consistently keep that temperature, and then I'll just go crash out for about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. And since it's a small brisket, if the bark is the way I like it, then I may wrap it, since it's a small brisket. If it's not, smoke is consistently going, no leaks anywhere, just a stack. Yeah, if the bark is the way I want it, then I'll wrap it and either put it back in, and then if the temperature internally is about 180, 190, I'll wrap it, use the juices. Well, I'll check it consistently for the juices as well. Make sure it's not dried out. I'll spruce it here and there. I don't know if I'll record it or not, but we'll see. And, well, let's just keep going. It's about 4:30, 4:35, and we're at 250 degrees. It's been 10 minutes, consistently at 250. I opened it a lot more than I expected, but hey, whatever works. Chimney's open, the vent is open, 250. So it's, I'd say about 4:45. I'll come back in about an hour and check it out. I came back 30 minutes later, and it shot up to 3, what is that, almost 350. That's not too bad. I mean, as long as you caught it before it gets any hotter than that. So now I went ahead, since that was wide open, I went ahead and closed it a little bit. Same thing with that, and now you can barely see the smoke. That's what you want, the clean smoke like that. Here, the temperature should be dropping in a bit. Okay, 1 hour in, and we're at about 270, 260, 270, so that's perfect. And you can barely see the smoke coming out, so that's good. Not too much smoke. Once that little patch burns, it's gonna catch the next patch that has chips. So here we go. That's an hour into the cook. That's 1 hour in. 1 hour. Shouldn't have opened it, but I'm just gonna check it just to make sure. And then I don't want it drying out, so Six o'clock in the morning, and it's still hovering at about 250, 260, just enough smoke. about 2:55. Crazy. Put it in at about 4:30. 6:41 in the morning. Sun's coming out. Look at the temperature. 6:41. So it's been what, about 2 hours? And it's still holding steady. 7:30 in the morning. And it looks pretty damn good. And temperatures, I opened it so it dropped to just about 200. So put it back, close the top. See how it's rising? Going back up to 250 or more. Damn, that's cool. Back up, 260. 8:30 a.m. Temperature is at about 275. Smoke is still going. Never touched the fire. Still going. My 2 pits back there. 2 other pits here. Let's see. Looking good. Oops, put some juice in there. Now the foil, I put that foil on the tip because it's thinner, so I didn't want it to burn. So I covered it up to protect it. I'll just tip that over in a little bit, get that little puddle out, and then cover it back up. That's getting ready to get used pretty soon. 9:30 in the morning, still at 250. Still going. Looks like that's drying out there. Now I just gotta go in there and cover it up again. I'm gonna put that over that. It's going back up. It's still 9:30-ish, but now it's wrapped. Still going. 10:30 in the morning. Just under, not 225. Smoke still coming out. Some of those juices going through the paper. Getting more and more liquids, so We'll see. 10:30 in the morning, and the temperature is 210 degrees on one side. 210 on the other side. A little bit higher. Okay, looks good. Goes in smooth. Now just let it rest. There you go. And she's done. Let it sit for a while. It's 12, it's almost 1 o'clock. The fire lasted about a good 7 hours.